we had to move locations because we had some technical difficulties.
That's what I was gonna look up right
earlier. Yeah, because I had the question: does can a ghost disrupt radio signals? Because the connection between the mic and the audio interference messed up the closer it got to a certain part of the bed. We record in the car because it's a car radio, but we were in the house for a few episodes because it's really cold outside and we ain't got time to be in the cold car, so we were gonna be in the house for a while. But we in there and the bed starts to give off some kind of sound or something, and the mic is sitting on the bed and it starts buzzing, and it's just sitting there, and we're what's that noise? Where is it coming from? The mic was getting close to a certain part of the bed and it started making a static noise, and we got concerned because we were wondering why it was making that noise. Why is he doing that?
Yeah, so we dipped.
It's not supposed to do that. Because I was sitting down and I moved the mic closer to that area and it went and we looked at each other and I did it again. I did it 3 times and we were like, yeah, there's something in this room. So we packed up and we're in the car again, but we're far away from the house.
Yeah. We dipped.
Yeah, we left. We ain't got time to be dealing with no ghosts.
Yeah. Speaking of that, you know how they the Ghostbuster movie?
Yeah.
How they were looking for. How were they looking for the ghosts? You don't know.
I haven't seen the movie in a while.
Okay. It's some type of waves, but anyways, I know our thing with that. But I was looking up your question.
Yeah.
Everyone kept saying something about creative writing skills and how.
Did you look up the right question?
Yeah, bro. Well, I just typed in what you said. You're my question was.
This is also why I said we need to get our charisma up because you should be talking right now.
Yeah.
Not making noise.
So basically, the world's not big a believer on ghosts. Yeah. That is that. Anyways, I do like to think my house is haunted. Ooh, I have the first mic. Sorry. I do like to think my house is haunted sometimes.
Why?
Because, I really do hearing things and seeing things and, ghost activity.
Houses just make noise. That's just what a house does. Houses are just there to make noise.
Well, yeah, houses make noise, but it's non-house noise,
Like what?
Laughing and stuff. I'm the only person in the house.
Nobody's fucking laughing in your house.
You don't know that.
I've been there several times. I've even been there by myself several times.
Maybe because the ghost is scared of you. You're a big black dude.
Okay. A ghost does not have a physical body. So if I can't affect it, why would they be afraid of me?
I don't know.
They know we're afraid of them because we can't touch them. That's the whole concept of a ghost. Being afraid of it because they can't touch you. You can't touch them, but they can scare the shit out of you.
Oh. Anyways. Sorry, open the podcast.
Oh, no.
You don't know?
I don't know.
We should. Roll our theme music. We'll get there one day. Welcome back.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Episode.
Yeah. We're just trying to get our bearings after what happened earlier.
Yeah. We're still a little shooken up.
Kind of terrifying, honestly.
Yeah, I live there.
Yeah, you live there. I live down the street. If you got a poltergeist in your house, maybe we all got one in our house.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of that word, he's trying to say that my kitty cats are poltergeist.
Because the cats were like, came out of nowhere. They came from the woods, and now you feeding them, and now they just there at the house. They recognize you. They know you. Even when they walking down the street, they know you came home. They go into the house. You walk in the house. They at the back door.
Like out of nowhere. Like I just said at the street. How you hear something?
And now you talking about. Oh, I hear laughing in my house. Well, maybe that's Ginger in your house laughing. I've never heard laughing in a house.
Let's talk about today's topic. What?
I mean, I don't really believe in. I mean, I believe in ghosts. I'm not like a firm believer in ghosts. It's just a thing that I thought I'd react differently to seeing a ghost. I thought I'd be like, oh my God, shitting my pants.
But you haven't even seen it.
I mean, I sensed one with the microphone next to it.
True. I mean, I feel like I thought my reaction was gonna be different too.
Yeah, thought you.
No, your reaction took me off guard because of what.
Bro, because then, like, have you ever heard of Frozen in Fear?
Yeah, but like you freaking. I'm trying to tell you, get up, let's go. You try to grab me. I'm like, why are you keeping me in this room? I don't want to be in here.
Because, man, like, if we stay together, that's strength in numbers. It's strength in numbers. Like, if you leave me by myself, I'm defenseless. But, like, if we together, we both defenseless together. So, it's better than just being defenseless by yourself.
I wasn't going to leave you. I was trying to tell you I was trying to grab you to get up and let's walk out the door, but you just completely bear attacked me, and I'm just like, what?
Oh, my God. Oh man, I was scared because I was like, yo, like, because what if it presents itself like right in front of us? Because they have the option to present themselves, whether like.
You know that TV show from Nickelodeon?
No, I don't.
The Haunted Hathaways. What you're talking about? I'm a Nickelodeon kid. Don't even know what you're
I said I was Cartoon Network.
You also said Nickelodeon.
Cartoon, but that's because I watched SpongeBob on Nickelodeon, and then when SpongeBob went off, I went to Cartoon Network and watched Gumball.
Mom and her 2 daughters moved to his house where there was ghosts with the father and these 2 sons, right?
Yeah.
And they just learned how to like live together, even though they're ghosts. But like only the people who have bought the house can see the ghosts. But anyways, I just thought about that because you just said what if they presented themselves?
No, I think I've seen something like that before.
I guess go.
But like what I was saying was like, if we're sitting there, like, and he's like in the spirit realm or whatnot, and he can still see us, he's looking at us, right? And then, like, let's say he goes, you know what, I'm gonna present myself, and he shows up, and now he's looking at me, and I'm by myself. Just
imagine with me sitting on the bed. He's probably canoodling with. What if it's first of all, how are we gonna give it a gender? We don't even know.
What we gonna say they, them? What if it died in the 18th century? You never know. Like, well, actually, the house, the ladder to the attic in my house said the construction was made in 2005. So I think the neighborhood was made in around 2005, 2004. So what was there before the houses got there?
I don't know.
Was it a battleground? Because the military base is like less than 100 meters away.
Quite literally.
It's right across the street.
Literally. I mean, that gate don't open, but yeah.
But, you know, so what was there before? Who died there, you know? Yeah. Just like, I told you this before. You was like, oh, I don't want to hear about it. Like, buildings are put on top of, like, prehistoric graves, is what we call it, prehistoric, because, like, 1800, 1700 graves. Like, all the battlegrounds and all that. And, like, like, a school could be built on something that happened before?
Essentially, everything is built on basically all of the buildings that we're in, the parking lot that we're in, you know, it's all on top of basically just one giant graveyard.
I mean, yeah, because
Essentially.
dinosaurs, animals, people.
I mean, this will become a graveyard.
Before, this was an ocean before.
Exactly.
But the land moved.
The government moves land. The government moves everything. The government does everything. You know, they're building islands. The government is building.
I've been knew the government was building islands. Usually they build it. Well, they started. Well, they would build islands. That's how you know they have secret islands for them to do secret things on, because no one's gonna know that island's there.
Like they just bring sand and drop it down the ocean.
And if they don't put it on Google Maps, don't nobody give a fuck. Nobody's gonna know. Yeah. No, how you gonna find out? You're not gonna find out.
I bet there's gonna be an island called Felipe. I don't know why.
It's probably gonna be a hurricane named Felipe.
Yo.
Hurricane Felipe.
The government better at me for this too, because I came up with that name.
They already come up with like names on the spot. They actually have a namer. Someone actually sits there and gets paid to name hurricanes. Yeah. You imagine they actually gave it like a black name because it was hitting like the black part of like Louisiana. Hurricane
Jacquees.
That was a real hurricane?
I don't know. Tyrone.
Anyway. Oh, I was gonna say like the government, well, not really, but they get construction workers to put like kind of like a island out in front of the beach, like kind of far out. So like if there's a big wave coming in, the island is like, it's like a long strip of sand down the beach, and it kind of breaks the wave up, so not too harsh of waves hit the shoreline. So so if you know that they do that, like if you know they put, you know, the islands right there to stop the waves from hitting the mainland, what do you think they building out there off grid?
Mm.
Are you looking at me?
Yeah, my eyes were like zoning out. But yeah.
I was like, are you looking at me, or like are you looking at
like fully zone out too?
You were trying to see through me.
No, I was just like I was looking right in between your nose too.
Oh my god. But like, just like, have you seen that thing on Google Maps where they were like, what's the government building? And they like zoom in on Google Maps and zoom in on an airstrip, and then there's this plane that's like blurred out.
No, actually I've never seen that.
Well, I have. I've seen it 1,000 times. The plane that's blurred out, everybody's wondering like, oh, it could be like a top secret plane that they're building that is out in the open, that they were telling Google Maps, don't show this on Google Maps.
Imagine if Amelia Earhart's plane and she actually did come back.
Babe, it's a fighter jet.
Let me imagine things. Let me have a...
Like, did you just want me to just sit up here and let you like rant about like your imagination?
At the end of the day, yeah, sometimes.
Then by all means.
No, it's ruined. I don't want to say it.
No, it's not ruined. You still got that spark.
It's gone.
We could talk about Ghost and AI, because AI can be the same thing as Ghost.
Yo. Yeah, that's crazy.
What?
How you just said what you just said. AI can still be the same thing as Ghost, which is technically correct. Because, like, we're going to reference a movie.
Okay.
Megan.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
That is an AI Megan is an AI generated doll that some little girl's aunt gives her because her parents died and she wants a friend.
Yeah.
Okay. That AI kind of, but just the AI just turns bad, you know, starts killing kids, you know. Not really. But like, imagine the only reason, well, in the movie, the reason she turned bad is because, you like plug her in so she can get data and stuff and like parental guidance. I think I have to watch it again. Mm-hmm. But something happened and she just turned bad. But like, what if she turned bad? Evil spirit
in the software, because like, Ghost can possess anything.
It'd be like Age of Ultron. He was just a thing.
He was literally a software. He was a software.
And then he turned
into a being. But what if Ghost figured out how to implement do not wet our phones?
No, it's so loud.
what if ghosts figured out how to implement themselves into technology?
That's what I'm saying.
But what if the government already trying to figure out how to do that shit? Like the government could be doing. What you think they doing?
I'm being left to the next story.
What you think they doing at Area 51?
Playing with aliens. They're playing with.
They playing with alien testicles. They over there playing. Yeah, they literally like you know what whistleblower is, right? Basically, when someone who works with the CIA or with this whatever, not an actual whistleblower, girl. Oh my! Oh, basically they go they get basically we can oh my okay.
Stop yelling.
So let's say we get the opportunity to interview a whistleblower, and he's like, I got a lot of secrets to tell y'all. They got this at Area 51. We got a lot of questions lined up. What do they have? This and that. He's willing to say this. He's willing to say that. He's not willing to say that. He's not willing to say that. But basically a lot of whistleblowers came out and they were like, yeah, Area 51 has alien bodies.
Yeah. Wait, didn't he die after he said that?
A lot of people die after they say that. That's why they're whistleblowers. That's why
Area 51 has a lot of aliens in it, and they're doing tests.
I mean, but you can say that. I mean, but guess what? Guess what? There's a thing now because they passed. I think it's like an act or a law or something like that.
They're just adding things at this point that make no sense.
Basically, they were saying like the freedom of information, and basically the government can't hold everything from its people, but they can hold it from us. And then after a certain amount of time, they dictate what they want to put out into the public. Like all the information all the things that they do that's like less important, that they deem less important, they push it out into the public. So they're like, oh yeah, we're being transparent with you guys, but we're not telling you about like all the top secret shit, but we're telling you about all the meaningless shit, like when Donald Trump took a shit. You can literally go on the fucking government website and figure out his entire schedule. He's not even the president anymore. I mean, it just blew your mind.
Oh, curveball right there.
For real. Like, we're supposed to be talking about AI.
Like, how is the government going to say trust them? But then they're keeping things from us, And it's like, oh, trust us. But we're going to put chemicals. Ooh, whoa, it just crashed. We're going to put chemicals in your food.
Because, like, okay, let's say you had a society of 100 people, right? How would you run your society of 100 people? Yeah. She's not. Anyway, you would run the people like, well, okay.
Away.
You would listen to them. That's how you run the people. You listen to their problems and you fix them. But the government doesn't listen to their problems. They listen to themselves. They listen to themselves and they do what they want to do. Yeah. And so, like, let's say the government, everybody's like, oh my God, rent is too high. The government's like, okay, we're gonna go buy more oil and raise prices and taxes. Let's do that because that benefits us and not the people. So that's what they do. They're doing that. And then we're over here suffering because we have to get the back end of the stick once they are done making their deal.
Yeah. That's like our high school being like, yeah, we're getting money. Buy a bunch of TVs and be like, we don't have money.
No, our old high school spent $200,000 on fake ass grass to go on the field, the football field.
Like a lot of schools do that, I feel like. Some schools.
We didn't get that much money. That school did not make that much money.
It's like they spent the money on that and TVs, but
instead of
like fixing
getting rid of the fucking ant problem,
rat problem in science hall. Like there was so many things that was just so fucked up with our high school that
exactly they didn't even give a shit. They didn't care. They just football field. Like no, it's not football field.
They hardly even got new uniforms for some of the sports.
You probably had to just wash those shit. Or you probably had to return it. Ever use it?
Reminded me of this Disney show, Little Maddie. And one of the episodes, the principal was only getting the boys' basketball team uniforms, and every other sport and like the girls' basketball team had to wear like old stuff and like bags, you know.
Yeah.
And it's just like, dang, like the wrestling. Like when I was in journalism, writing the wrestling copy, they were talking about how they were trying to get new uniforms for the school. I mean, for their team because they're so old.
Yeah.
Just not there anymore.
So they even replaced them recently?
Yeah, they replaced them recently.
Oh.
Like I think our senior year. But yeah. Anyways, back to AI. First of all,
we weren't even talking about AI. We were talking about the government. But the question I wanted to ask was like, if AI is like so abundant now, you can make AI to send automated emails. You can make AI to make a fucking essay for you. You can do AI to call your grandma for you. You can make AI do anything. You can make AI like answer a calculus question for you.
Like that's so crazy. See,
but if the government has had access to cell phones for way longer than what we had, like when cell phones originally came out, how long has the government had access to AI before they gave it to us?
How long have they had access to AI before they gave us AI?
Exactly. Like how long, what has the government been doing 10 years, 20 years down the line with AI? Because they had access to AI long before we had.
There's something, I'm saying this, there's something that's going to drop in like the next few years. I'm just saying, they have something right now
yeah,
that they are using.
Nukes.
Okay. Wasn't calling that crazy. Okay.
I mean, it makes sense though.
and like, you know, some of the top military people have that stuff. It's like only people in the military, like the generals and stuff, would have phones. Just like
congressional people.
Yeah. The government had those brick phones at the time before.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like they have something that we don't know about, and in the next few years, like when we have like our generation gonna start having kids, and our kids are gonna be hooked on something that we knew nothing about because the government decides to just randomly drop it.
Yeah. Because it wasn't a thing when we were here.
Yeah.
Like
it was just
Vine. I feel like Vine was the first form of like TikTok and like getting people into being worker drones and stuff like that. Like that was the first step into getting people to be so stuck in their phones, being on Vine. I didn't have Vine because I didn't have a phone. I was a child. I didn't have a phone.
Not on my tablet.
I didn't know Vine was an app. I thought Vine was on YouTube because that's where I watch Vines on YouTube. Yeah. But I realized those are reposts.
No, my friend was famous on Vine, not the one who moved recently.
Oh.
She had Vine. I was like, yo, what is this? And she was like, oh, it's Vine. Da, da, da. And that's how I found the influencers I follow now. And I was like, that's so crazy. I've practically been there since freaking day one.
Yeah.
And then I had to see them go through their awkward phase of going on to like Instagram and Musical.ly because they were just like, what do I do here? Everybody's Instagram was like, oh, you just do this and that. And like,
take pictures and post.
Like, what?
Everybody started taking them cringy ass selfies and shit with the filters, the vintage filters and shit. Ew, bro. Like, everybody had their bangs and shit. The little retro emos or whatever.
The glasses with the little bows on them. I had like about 20 pairs of those glasses. They're fake.
What does that even mean?
It's the peace signs.
But on the side of your face, like, I feel like older people used to do that shit. That's why.
It's the fact.
Did your mom do that?
No, but it's the fact she let me do that. She let me walk around like that. Yo, she let me walk around with. I used to have the fishnet stocking hands. I used to like wear my hair weird. I'd paint my nails like every other day.
Yeah.
Pink and blue, literally. I'd always have lipstick on. I'd be like, yo, remember when this type of thing? The fact my mom let me walk around looking so stupid in middle school.
No, you did that. There's no way for her to. Well, I mean, did she dress you in middle school?
No, but it's about she just let me do it. She like. Oh, I know I hate when she be like.
That's why she didn't let you have why she didn't let you have makeup. She knew what you would do because you had nail polish. She didn't want you to fuck. She didn't want you to fuck up.
Man, I've been painting my nails since elementary school, like, and then I learned freshman year in cosmetology that the chemical of the nail polish can mess with your brain. And I'm just like, yo, I gotta start painting my nails. Anyways.
I mean, yeah, because like it seeps, you know, this is how your nails grow. It seeps into your skin under there.
Yeah.
You know?
But I hate how people are using AI to write their essays.
It's so easy, bro. Use AI to write your essay. Don't do that shit the hard way.
I got an essay due tonight. I'm gonna do it for that.
But no. Because, you know, they got like AI detectors. Yeah. Here's the thing. They came out with AI and then they got an AI to detect AI. So you can't use AI. It's fucking stupid. Tell me why. So I turned in one of my essays.
Did you get in trouble for it?
No, but I got 26% likeness. I was like, holy shit. I was so scared. I thought I was going to have to go up to the thing, but he was like, no, it's only 30%. I was like, well, I was fucking close. If you get sent to the office, you get, they refer you to, you have a court day and you have to like appear in front of the judge and shit for plagiarism. Mm-hmm. So almost fucked up. But, yeah, just make sure, like, if you use AI, just make sure, like, you can, like, use your own words. Like, I would use AI to give me ideas. Yeah. I wouldn't, because because everybody fucks up before they learn how to do it right. Before, no, people just fuck up and continue to fuck up. But, like, what you would do is take the AI. Well, no, what I used to do is, I would just take the AI and exactly what he said, kind of you put my own words in it a little bit and then just put that on there. But what you do is ask it a question. Ask it your question. Come up with a few questions about your topics. Yeah. Like if you're talking about cars, whatever your catalytic converters, come up with a question about catalytic converters. Ask it the question, read it, and then, you know, okay, you know a little bit about catalytic converters. Yeah. Now, you can come up with another paragraph based on the knowledge you learned. Yeah. And not necessarily using the exact words.
But honestly, sometimes when I can't think of what to use, I'll look at what AI gave me or whatever.
No, you want to laugh at me because I was stuttering.
No, you made a note. Do it.
Because it was so painful. It was so painful. I'm leaving both of them in too.
I would take what they give me, and if I really can't think of anything else to write, I would rearrange the words to make it sound like I wrote it myself.
I mean, that's what everybody do, just like when copy and paste it on Google and stuff like that.
And then be like, ooh, can't do that. Let me put in my own words. Let me take some words out. Anyways. I was like, hey, what's up? And she was like, how do you say this word right here? And I was like, you know, I just had it on top of my tongue. I don't know how to say that. What? And she was like, do you know the meaning of it? And I said,
no, you don't.
Yeah.
No.
And she's like, okay, what does it mean? And I said, I don't really know. And she said, go try again. And I was like, yeah.
That's crazy. She taught you.
And she was like, don't be trying to use big words. And then, but everyone else was doing it, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't the only one. So she got up and she was like, reminder, kids. If you're gonna copy and paste something, don't use the big words that are in there because you don't know how to say it, you don't know what it is. And I'm just like, got it.
No, that's the thing though. Like if it was a big word and what I was using, I would purposefully know the word so that when the teacher asked me, I'd be like, I know the word.
Yeah, now I do that.
Yeah. Back then, I just didn't copy. I just didn't do my work. Like, I'm being straight up with you. I didn't do my work when I was a kid.
No, I always do my work. It's like now I don't. It's like,
yeah, now I'm in college. Now I do my work.
Now I'm in college. Now I don't want to do my work. What is like, I literally, no.
Yeah, she was religious when it came to doing her work, and I could care less. But now that we're in college, it kind of flipped.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like stressing over that's why I took a break out of college. I'm stressing too much.
I wish I could take a break. I want to take a break so bad.
I only took I want
to do a quarter, but they don't really do quarters here like that.
Yeah, that's why I was saying switch. That's why I was telling you to switch to a school that does it quarterly, because then you can do it. You can get in as much knowledge as you can in a short amount of time, and you can take a month off. You can take 3 months. It's 3 months.
So we're on a whole other tangent, by the way.
I mean, shoot, people know it's college life. People know that, but we're not
at college right now. We have my college.
Yeah, we're in the parking lot.
No, I'll have to show up physically next semester, though.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go back to
But I know one thing. I feel so bad when she ever listens to this in the future.
Oh, that's gonna be funny. You're gonna be like, yo, imagine we forget we said this, and we're like, yeah, listen to this episode. Oh my god.
Anyway. So she was like, this morning, yesterday morning, she was like, if I knew paying for these classes, you should have did biology, math, and English again for the same thing. That's why I failed the first time, because I took all three at once.
Those are hard courses. Those are the hard courses you don't want to take together.
I'd rather not take two of them together.
You take biology.
Take one at a time.
I take biology and history together. That's what I did.
I'm doing English and history. Never wrote so much in my damn life.
Oh, no, I remember when I did English and biology together. That sucked ass.
And so, if I have to do, I think for the summer, I'm going to do math and English for the summer. And then, because I'm taking my biology and I'm taking sociology. Because there was no English classes open, so I'm probably going to try to do that for summer as well. Yeah. But, like, that old lady of mine, she dumped like a helicopter, like 500 cops come up to us.
The ISS is traveling fast as hell, and it's just a giant satellite, so it's hella satellites watching us right now.
They're all pointed towards us with like a laser getting ready to go.
Imagine. Oh my god. A laser? We're dead.
Exactly.
Well, anyways, if this episode never gets published, then we fucking died.
And nobody will know why.
Nobody will know why we stopped posting.
Nobody knows why we just disappear. Like, the whole car just disappeared.
Ooh. That'd be like the SpongeBob transition. When they went through the time machine.
Got some weird song playing. Just...
Here we go now. Whoa. And like our faces are stretching and shit.
That made me...
That's acid right there. That was an acid trip. That was an acid trip.
You want to do acid?
No. That shit fucked your brain up.
So you don't do it.
What? No, don't look at me. Don't look at me like that. No, because I know some people that did that. I know a lot of people that did that, and their brain doesn't function correctly.
Yeah.
As of now, so I don't want my brain to deteriorate as fast as theirs did, because I don't want to be an old man. I already forget shit. I ain't trying to be old as fuck and forget my name. Come on now.
Yo, when I was younger, I used to forget what my name was.
I used to forget, like, which way the E was supposed to face in my name. That's why I never wrote my name.
Well, I've been there too.
Be like, yo, how the fuck I spell my name? And then I spell it, you spell your name wrong. I'd be like,
no, I spelled it correctly. Wait. You said which way the E is supposed to be facing, or where it's supposed to go?
Where it's facing.
Oh.
Like, I would face it back.
Yeah, technically you spelled it correctly. You just wrote it wrong.
Yeah. I remember one time I was at the board.
So who's a dumb one now?
I know. The teacher, so we were doing like some exercise in the computer lab. This was in elementary school, like the first grade. My assignment was to spell shirt.
Babe.
I spelled shit. I'm like, and I was super confident that I got it right.
Oh my gosh.
I sat down, and the teacher looked at me, and she bust out laughing. And she's like,
you wouldn't even got in trouble. I would have been like,
I didn't get in trouble because I was clueless. I looked clueless as fuck. I didn't know. I didn't do it on purpose. She knew I didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah.
Because I sat down and I looked, and I was like, I got it right. And she said, no, you spelled something else. And I looked at it and I said, oh, I didn't. And she said, you didn't spell shirt. You spelled shit. And I said, oh, and this was like in the hood when like the teachers didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And she was like, you spelled shit. And I was like, oh. And I was like, dang. And then the whole class bust out laughing. We all started laughing. That was like a core moment. Shart.
Anyway.
Shirt. Kind of looks like shart. The word spelled like an A and an I. Anyway. I want to hear y'all's curiosity about AI. I want to see, like, if y'all want to know, if y'all curious about where it's going to go in the future, if y'all curious about what the government has in their hands as far as AI, or if you're curious about what you can do with AI, put it in the Q&A at the end of the video. You know? Also, give us a follow on Instagram, TikTok, Subscribe to our YouTube at nnm.radio. We post our clips there,
Yeah.
like the funniest parts of the videos.
Well, that we think are funny.
Because we are funny, right? Put a chicken leg in the comments if you think we're funny.
I should be getting chicken legs.
Honestly, we just want to make y'all laugh in our spare time. We have a lot of time on our hands. We just decided to start a community, honestly. Start a family, start a community.
Yeah, we're expecting. I'm just kidding.
Anyway, guys, see y'all in the next episode. See y'all next Wednesday.